And in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Presto, change all battle. Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Leyzar, and as you can plainly see, my friends, it's finally that wonderful time. It's Baro time. I'm gonna show you what you got. I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on them. It's gonna be especially useful if you're more of a newer player. The brand new item is, you gotta be kidding, is that 3 times in a row? Is that 3 times in a row? Javi Scrawling. Essentially, my friends, these are worthless for the most part, but there you go, there's actually something new. And if you're a bit of a decorator, I guess you can collect these and make Javi Scrawling upon your orbiter, or you can stress other people that don't care about it with them. So there you go, Javi Scrawling for 90 ducats and 100,000 credits. 100% worthless. You know what's not worthless? Mods, especially the quote-unquote meta or mandatory mods. Let's see what we got. Prime Point Blank, is this... Well, it's not as meta or as mandatory as it once upon a time, because now we got damage per status mods. So Prime Point Blank is not exactly as needed as it once was, but this is still something that you need to have in your inventory. Make sure you pick up a copy. As for Tempo Royale, this one can be farmed from the game. It's a bit of annoying to farm, so you might as well pick it up from Baro. This is a definitely prio free, because you don't really need it. As for Prime Regen, once upon a time again, this was mandatory because you had this trick when your Sentinel would come back to life, then it would regen you. You didn't need to max this one out. 1 from the top or 2 from the top would have been plenty, but nowadays, not as much. Again, a prio 2 on this one. As for Prime Bane of the Corpus, this is a rifle damage to Corpus mod. Normally, the Corpus are not really all that difficult to take out, and these faction modifiers are fantastic. If your build is going to be revolving around damage over time, then it can double dip. It's a whole conversation to have, which is about 10 minutes, so you know what? Link in the cards right now for a full and detailed guide on Hunter Munitions that goes into exactly how these faction modifiers work and how they double dip. So if you're curious about that, there you go. As for the Prime Bane mod, what are you talking about? Prime to skip on all of them, unless of course you're that kind of damage horde that needs absolutely the most amount of damage. In that case, you're gonna need that faction modifier as well, Pape. As for weapons, let's see what we got. We got the Ignis Wraith and the Prisma Ohma. I wouldn't buy the Ignis Wraith from Baro simply because it's expensive. You can get the Ignis Wraith by simply playing the game. Here's the thing, 550 ducats and 250,000 creds is not little, right? So I would still get the Ignis Wraith, however, because it's still extremely powerful. One of the most comfortable weapons in the game and one of the most used weapons in the game, and for good reason. And thankfully for you and me, we got a 2024 update for the Ignis Wraith. Playing the cards right now. Prisma Ohma, I don't know, it's melee. When it comes to melees, it's a Tonfa, and if you're gonna Tonfa, I guess might as well use the Cronen Prime, but this one looks very electricity and it's Corpusy, and there you go. For my 2 cents, I wouldn't bother with it, but then again, if you're into melee, especially to Tonfas, you're gonna be enjoying this one as well. Not the most fantastic of battle lineups. Maybe you got yourself some nice cosmetics. You guys like cosmetics? Yeah, you're all about that cosmetic. Look, there's a scene here, and I'm sure there's gotta be some sort of color palette. Yeah, look, I hear a Gene masking kit from Baro, and all of these exciting prick scars. Don't you guys love prick scars? Everybody loves prick scars nowadays, right? You collect these prick scars. Oh, this actually is cool. The Kirsiandan, I use it on several fashion frames. But again, these are all cosmetics, and cosmetics are subjective and entirely down to you. In case you don't have enough to pick up the Sands, Evanaros Blueprint, which will eventually lead you to the Warframe. This one is actually useful. And I do believe, my friends, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe only if you enjoy the content. If you got any feedback for me, or you would like to see more Warframe content, link in the cards right now. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.